on something like this, or something like that, which is also in a special. Usually I'm doing engine rebuilds. Usually I'm doing big power builds. Actually working on something like this, but unfortunately today I've got to work on this. So this Vito van we brought quite a while back, brought about a year ago, so it is quite a quick project in our time. I was looking at me like with a desk there right now. But we brought it smashed up, so it had a bad front ender. I'll see if I can touch the photos in it. But you can see we replaced all the front end. It's had new wings, new bonnet, new headlights, part wall headlights. New bumper, which was the incorrect bumper, I think we got. Incorrect bumper, because it's a textured bumper, so the paint didn't come out great. New intercooler, new radiator, new glow plugs, we seated the injectors, we've done all of it, and we had to do some rust repairs. So as you can see, we have basically undersealed the whole lot. So I had to do a repair here, quickly done a repair there, and rebuilt this front and rebuilt that in there. So the case being, I should attach some photos in there now. I've also fitted some new Pioneer speakers, fitted new Pioneer head unit, but as you can see how sketchily we got that on there. Got a little front axle stands, and we've got it on the back. So we've done new disc pads, we've done shoes, lines, we've done handbrake lines, new calipers all round. For MOT, it's going to be our new towing vehicle. Coral's going to learn how to tow, aren't we, Coral?
Yeah.
So just don't mind this. This is it's fine. At some point this Vito, I think, has had some real rust issues, but it's a 115 Sport. So, new winter tow bar. And as Coral's done, she's cable tied the boot on there so no one can steal our boot. For some reason. Why did you do that for?
Keeps it looking nice.
So, yeah, we've done quite a bit of work to it. We just need to finish it off and take it for MOT. So you have joined me halfway through this project, but yeah, we are currently putting the calipers on the back. I've done one side, put this side on. But unfortunately, as you saw, I had a snap bolt, so we chucked a new bolt in there. So that's all back together. Done the inboard shoes, I've adjusted those up. Just got to put some grub screws in and put the wheels on. Yeah, snap the bolt. So put a new one in it. These calipers actually don't have a spare charge. This brake fit stuff's a bit cheap and cheerful, done by APEC. Alright stuff. But obviously, as I said, this is just literally a tow vehicle. So it is here to just tow our trailers from left to right. We do have a truck, which you'll see at some other point as well, but I think I might be getting rid of that. So this door has nearly took me out about 3 or 4 times now. So now we move on to the fronts. As you see, I've already had this one off and clamped it up, so we will put a new one on there. We kept the disc and pads, so you can see the discs aren't that lipped. They were new in 2020 and then it got crashed and it's just sat for ever so long. So we're going to chuck some new calipers on there, clean up the pads, and yeah, put it all back together.
But it kind of feels the same. No matter how hard you try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Maybe I am selfish, 'cause I want you to myself. And all your friends are waiting.
I do a weekly update of some of the vehicles that I've done this week, because everyone's asking how my week went, what I've done, and everyone's saying just put it on YouTube. So this week I managed to get this done, 360 with 37 on the clock. This was in for a clutch, flywheel, the driver's door, the window wouldn't drop, so it would just be a thing, but the window drops now. That's all done. We had some exhaust bits to do, so we had a leaking exhaust and the roof rubbers, which unfortunately we couldn't get it. So Andy spent a fair few hours on this, getting this done. So we've just basically done the whole interior. This might be in a separate video, but took the whole interior out. As you can see, he's bagging everything up, so yeah, we're getting through it. Next it'll be down to me to get the engine out and the underneath done. This one here is for a steering rack and some other bits, having the steering rack rebuilt. This one's here, I've got to do a gearbox at some point on a clutch. So yeah, this one here is from Rint Porsche Designs. They blew another engine up at Donington. So I think it was Donington. Yeah, they blew an engine up in Donington. This one is seized in the sleeve. So it's sat there ready for them to take back. This is a V8 M62, which we've got to do for our 1 Series, and all the bits that go with it. This here is a 20 valve turbo, quite tuned up, so it's fully forged, Vossner pistons. I just done a head rebuild on it because it went somewhere else and it didn't get done correctly. It's got a turbo, hybrid turbo off a newer Golf. And we've put hardened valves in it. We've put port and polished the head. We skimmed the head to the max it can be skimmed. Pressure tested it, checked everything, it's all fine, so that should be ready to go. It's a lovely car. Yet again, why wouldn't you get, you know, an S4? But he wanted a 20 valve turbo. Plays with it himself. We've got a DB7 Vantage, which everyone knows specialised Vastins. We got it for, well, rust. So this bit I had to cut out. I had to cut the inner out because that was rusty, and then I've had to cut the outer out. So the case being is I need to finish the outer, do the inner, and yeah, as you can see the top of the car. So case being CVH engine. Might mention this is just for a refresh, ready for the Orion that I had in. Also XKR 4.2 I had in for a timing chain cover gasket and just to clean up. So what we've done, see, no bonnet, totally cleaned it up. So we've done everything, refreshed everything, new water pump, new gaskets, new idlers, new tensioners, new belts, everything that it's needed, it's had. This customer does, you know, spend a lot of money to look after her. So she's only done 46,000 miles. So 2008 car, but as you can see, it's absolutely spot on inside. So it's a lovely car. Been looking after it for quite a while. She's actually quite good friends with us. So yeah, lovely car. So while I wait for the kettle to boil, we managed to take the Vito home last night about 10:30. Took it, oh, it's just boiled. Took it back for road test, brakes fine, everything's fine. Fitted O2 sensors, fitted window regulators, done all the calipers, discs and pads on the rear, handbrake shoes, fitting kits, undersealed the lot, done the welding on the A's. So the case being is we need to have a little look because the ABS light isn't clearing. We are going to clean the multi-plug onto the pump. It's quite common for that. We got wheel speed sensors working fine, which we found out about 10:30, 11 last night. So we just need to do that. Battery was disconnected for welding, so before everyone tells me that I fried everything, I didn't. So we need to clean the multi-plug, see what row it comes back, and then it can go for MOT. Definitely not a sponsor, but my god is this stuff good. Clean the connections on the Vito. Clean the connections on the Vito, done a steering angle calibration, went down the road for a road test, and bang on, she cleared herself. So yeah, this stuff, fast contact cleaner, really, really, really good stuff. It just seems to spread a lot better than a normal contact cleaner, and yeah, it dries off nicely with a brush and everything, clean it off. It's a lovely bit of kit. So yeah, let's go on for MOT, let's see how that goes.